they don't realize all the sounds that they have been missing. And then whenever you give that back to them, just to see the joy, we have patients in tears. I've seen it multiple times. My name's Dr. Neil Garrison. I'm the audiologist here. What really brings me joy in this field is being able to improve people's lives, people's relationships, and the way they communicate with family members. Most of the hearing loss that we see is high frequency hearing loss, and higher pitched voices, a lot of times that's a patient's wife, that's their grandkids, little screaming girls in the house. It makes a big difference whenever you're able to give that back to someone. It's good to go ahead and have a hearing test. The sooner the better, to create a baseline. Hearing loss is one of those things you typically never see it get better. It's only going to continue to get worse. And research does support that the sooner someone does adopt some hearing aids, the better outcome that we are going to have as far as their speech recognition ability. Whenever you're initially seen for your consult appointment here, we're going to bring you in. We're going to take a detailed case history. Obviously look in your ears. Make sure the mobility of your eardrum is moving the way that it should. And then we're going to get into audiometry, which is the hearing test that you think of whenever you think of going to see an audiologist. From there, we're going to look at the results of the test and then make an evidence-based decision on what's the right fit for you. So not every hearing aid style fits every hearing loss. We're going to take a look at your audiogram, the configuration of it, the severity of it, and we're going to make a decision together on what research supports as the best outcome. Hearing aid technology is changing every day. A lot of people have heard bad things about hearing aids because their grandpa in 1985 had a squealing hearing aid in his ear that was always causing problems, and he hated it. The hearing aids now are not the hearing aids of days past. We're a multi-line provider, so we're not selling one manufacturer to everyone. It's not the same hearing aid, regardless of your hearing loss. We look at each patient individually, and if there's a hearing aid that we feel like they're going to do a little bit better with given their hearing loss, or any other factors that come into play there, that's what they're going to have. So what our patients really love with the newer technology is just the ability to direct stream from your phone. Being able to have conversations on your phone without your phone ever leaving your pocket. A lot of the hearing aids that we're fitting now, with the touch of a button, they can answer and hang up phone calls and be able to communicate with getting the direct audio in both ears. And it really changes people's ability to have the phone communication that they've kind of had given up on previously because of their hearing loss. What sets us apart is whenever someone is ready to move forward with hearing aids, they're ready to take that step. We really hold their hand through the entire process. This isn't, hey, you're getting a hearing aid, see you in a couple years, or if you have problems. We do a lot more follow-up than most clinics. We're going to bring you back 1 week after your initial fitting to try to jump out in front of any problems that you may be having. We see our patients, especially in that first year, 4 to 5 times. We're wanting to reevaluate our patients' hearing at least every 12 to 18 months and reprogram the hearing aids as their hearing changes. Make sure that they're always in their best listening situation. We're in the life-changing business. Whenever you're able to improve someone's senses, where they've lacked. A lot of our patients we see, they've left their hearing loss untreated for years. I know research supports people will live with hearing loss about 7 years before they'll actually get hearing aids. A lot of joy comes whenever you see someone, kind of have that breakthrough after wearing hearing aids for a few weeks. They don't realize all the sounds that they have been missing, and then whenever you give that back to them, just to see the joy, we have patients in tears. I've seen it multiple times. If you're one of those people that are on the fence, whether they want to try hearing aids or not, you have nothing to lose. The hearing test is free, and we would love to set up a demo for you to try out hearing aids for a week.